Welcome back, everyone. We are here to do a video for June. What is the date today? 5th, maybe? I can't remember. We are opening up a monthly package I get for a Patreon membership, and wanted to just share the breakdown of these with you guys. I'm going to open it up quickly here, try to get through it pretty quickly. But what this Patreon package for me means is it's got 4 current year cards, like in the last probably 4 years or so, and then I think 4 cards from the 80s. So really don't, I'm sorry, packs from that time frame. So I really don't do too much about getting into the 80s, unless maybe there's an 89 and we want to grab some from that time frame. That's kind of cool, but I'm more into the newer ones, seeing what we get there. So without further ado, let's pop into this and see what we got. Oops, we got cards going everywhere. Ha! All right, so we've got a, what is that? It's a Donruss. I think it's a 90, right? I'm sorry, it's a 88 Donruss. We've got, oh, this is kind of interesting. It's one of these cello packs from a, what is that? That is, you should know that year. I should know that year. What year is that? I think that's 80. I'm going to take a guess. I think it's 88 or 86 possibly. I think it's 88. But that's kind of cool to get those. So maybe it should say it right there, but it doesn't. I can't find it, but no, usually I got a hint here somewhere. Oh well. But we've got an 89 Topps, which you can find some decent stuff from that too. I know we got the Ken Griffey is, I believe the Topps one is in the base series, not 100%. I know some of them have a traded set. I think that might be in, and then a 1990 Fleer. So I'm going to leave these 4 aside and kind of put them over here. But the ones I'm more interested in are going to be these 4. So we've got a 2019 Optic, Donruss Optic, a 2018 Stadium Club, a 2020 Heritage, right there, and a 2019 base Donruss. So those are the 4 we'll kind of go through. And then I actually got, I'm going to real quick, I'll show you this. This was from a break. This is from Jab's family, if you've ever been on his channel. I participated in the 1980 Topps break and went through a pack, and I did get one nice Hall of Famer out of that. So, but these are the cards I got, and I'm looking at them pretty, oh my goodness, they were really sharp. He did, I think, pull what? At least 1 Rickey Henderson. I think maybe even 2 or 3. 3, Jack says, and I think you're right, Jack. So I didn't have that kind of luck to get a Henderson, which would have been pretty amazing. But the one Eamon Soda says not bad. The one I did get is I believe it was Eck. I think I got an Eckersley. So let's take a look real quick and see where we're at. Yep, I did. I got a Dennis Eckersley. He did put that in a penny sleeve for me. I'm happy about that. And I believe, I don't know what that's gonna, without going through and wasting all your time right now, that thing is pretty sharp on the corners. From what I can tell, I don't see a whole lot of issues there. I'm gonna look at this in more detail later. I see where maybe in packaging, hopefully it didn't mess up too bad, but it kind of might have been even better not to put it in the believe it or not, in that penny sleeve, but hopefully it didn't ruin anything. And then the last couple, Jerry Martin, Mike Squires, Don Hood, and Ron Jackson. So I'm going to look through those later, see if I have any that are really nicely centered and that sort of thing. But the only one that might be worth sending off, in my opinion, for grading at this point is probably the Eckersley. So, but without further ado, I got Jack here with me. I'll let you go through some of these, and we'll get through these real quick. He's gonna do the Panini stuff first. We'll do that, and then we'll do the Topps products. So I'm going through Donruss. He's going to go through the Optic, Donruss Optic. And maybe these should all be potential autographs. I think these came from a hobby box.
I open it, but I don't want to like mess the
I know.
cards up.
These are kind of difficult.
Because if I put too much force on it, it's just going to...
Oh, I got you. So my hope is maybe we can nail a nice auto out of these. Would be kind of cool. Or a real good parallel would be nice. So let's flip on through and see what we got. We got Luke Voigt. Oh, wow. Check this out. Look who we got, Jack. We got a, this is definitely a short print.
It's an Albies.
It's an Ozzy Albies. It must be his nickname, Poochie. So, kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So, I'm not really a big Donruss fan, but that, I don't know what that's worth, but that's kind of cool to get something with a nickname player. So, I'm going to put that over there. We got Justin Smoke. Clayton Kershaw, 150th anniversary. That's got to be a little bit of something there because it's got the little logo 150 in the bottom right. So that's, oh yeah, it's numbered too. It's numbered to 150. So that's a pretty good pack so far. So we got a Kershaw number to 150. We got an Ozzy Albies nickname card. And let's see, Miles Mikolas, Max Scherzer, and Brad Keller, and Giancarlo Stanton. Really kind of cool. I'll definitely not going to complain about that at all. So that was a good little pack. So Jack's got his Optic, Donruss Optic, and he said his biggest one in the pack was the Fernando Tatis. That would be an insert card called Peak Performers. Not numbered, but pretty cool. Let me see those other ones real quick. Just flip through them real quick. He says they are not great, but I will at least flip real quick. Anderson, Nelson Cruz, and Corbin Martin. That's a nice little rookie. Nothing wrong with that. But they're not prisms or anything like that. And I think you're right. I think the best is going to be your insert for Fernando Tatis. So there's our Donruss packs. You can grab Stadium Club, or which one you want to grab? That one? I'll take Stadium Club. I'll take the Heritage. I don't think in all the months I've been doing this with him, I've ever hit an auto. Have we hit an auto yet?
I think we might have.
I don't think we did. If we did, it was some obscure thing, but I don't remember hitting one. And we do fairly decent on those at times. All right, Adam Ottavino. Maybe we can get a good parallel. Jed Yurko. Chase Anderson. Ryan Zimmerman. Yay. Alex Bregman. Luke Jackson. Freddie Galvis. Scott Kingery. And Nick Whitgren.
I did not get a short print.
So I don't think, without knowing off the top of my head, that let me check the backs real quick. See if any of those are over. What is it? Over 400? I think it's over 4. There's a short print right there. So we have a Bregman short print. That's over. The number is over 400, which I think any of those over 400 are. I think they're over 400 are going to be more of a short print. But that is the only one that I see. In fact, when we got our hobby box of this product earlier in the year, we got a silver Bregman, believe it or not. So, which just had the Astros written in silver. So that is our 2020 Heritage. And then Jack's got these Stadium Clubs from what year? 19?
Yeah.
19 Stadium Clubs. We've got Greg Bird
18.
and Robbie Ray. 18. You know, it'd be cool to get a, I guess they'd probably have Acuna in here. We got Jason Hayward and then Breivik Valera. Do you know much about him? I don't know much about him. So we did get one rookie. And we got a Derek Jeter insert, never compromise. So was that numbered? That one is not numbered. But it is interesting. It's in a different kind of label on that. So there you have it. Nothing too crazy, but I do really like, believe it or not, the Donruss ones we got here. That Kershaw 150th and the Ozzy Albies nickname card. So If you guys like, give us a like, give us a sub, and we will be coming back at you real soon. Take care.